EA Sports. It's in the game.
He shoots, he scores! Flips it out front. How about that? Stick handling to the front of the net, he hangs on. Oh, he scores! A spinorama, he's alone in front, scores! Oh, that was nice. In on goal, all alone, makes his move. He scores! That's the game-winning goal. In Toronto, Ontario. Get comfortable, this could get a little hairy tonight. I'm Jim Houston with Craig Simpson. Up next, a wild one between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Detroit Red Wings. The Maple Leafs won their way into the record books in a 1948 Stanley Cup series against the Red Wings.
That's right, Jim. Toronto defeated Detroit to become the first team to win 3 straight cups. They also became the first team to sweep back-to-back finals.
Now it's time for the opening face-off for today's game. Lang won the draw. Here comes Nick Lidstrom. He passes it to Lang. Stone cold by Belfour. Here comes Tucker. Over center ice. Here comes Matthew Snyder. One-timed it. That's blocked by the defender. Out comes Darcy Tucker. And he's over the blue line on the attack. We're scoreless in the first. In front. Easy stop for Belfour. Huge save! Shanahan scoops up the loose puck to Holmstrom. Great shot! Goes just wide of the net. McCabe. He passes it to Tucker. Detroit is playing a very physical game in the first. We're scoreless in the first. He steals the pass. And he carries the puck to center ice. Here's Zetterberg. Up shot! Phenomenal save by Belfour. That's stop two. To Jeff O'Neill. And he carries it to center. He had his pocket picked. Now he shoots the puck in. Goes to the backhand. Marchment to Ken Klee. To Jason Allison, who started his career with Washington but had his best early years with Boston. Detroit grabbed it. Shot from the slot. Here's Ken Klee. Out comes Owen Nolan. And he carries it into the zone. To Zetterberg. And it's into the attacking zone. Down into the corner. Up the boards. Over to Yzerman. Shoots the puck. Here's Steve Yzerman. He steals the puck. Here come the Maple Leafs as they move out of their own zone. Here comes Owen Nolan. Oh, he gets nailed by a hip check. Up to Maltby. 2-on-0. Front of the net. Belfour stacked the pass. Play grinds to a halt as the puck is shot out of play. This guy gets down quickly and takes away the entire bottom of the net.
Jim, you have to lift the puck up to beat his butterfly style. If it's on the ice, he's going to get a pad on.
Face-off won by Draper. Into the slot, he hangs on to the puck. He showed great anticipation on that last save.
That's what it takes to stop a one-timer. Otherwise, you're caught out of position.
The action's about to start. Detroit wins another face-off. Shoots the puck. Belfour stopped that. Schneider. Mowers. Belfour hangs on for the whistle. Belfour comes up with a whale of a save.
That shot had a lot on it, but he was able to stay in position and keep it out.
The players are lined up and ready for the face-off. To Matthew Schneider. Quick shot. Belfour gets a leg on it. Toronto will move the puck up ice. They bring the puck over the line. Shot the puck from beside the net. It's late in the first period and we've yet to see a goal. Here comes Thomas Holmstrom. Great glove save by Belfour. He freezes the puck. He moved fast to make that save.
Wrist shots are slower than a slap shot, but they're far more accurate.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Datsuk. Shoots the puck just wide of the net, in behind. Here's Matt Sundin looking for his first shot on net. Williams. We're scoreless in the first. One-timer right on. He scores! And finally, the first goal of the game.
He knew they had the advantage on that play. Anytime you get an odd man rush, you expect to get a good scoring chance. He did, and he made the most of it.
And that's our first goal of the game.
And they should be able to ride that momentum to the end of the period.
Found by Hoodler. Backhand shot from the left. Blocked. Out comes Owen Nolan. Allison gets moved into the attacking zone. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Maple Leafs. Controls along the boards to Shanahan. Out comes Robert Lang, and he carries the puck into the attacking zone. Belfour got a leg on it. Here's Darcy Tucker. Thunderous hit into the boards. Here's Matthew Schneider. Here comes Matthew Schneider. Unbelievable save by Belfour. To Matt Sundin, checked into the bench. And he passes it ahead to Shanahan. Caberlet has it now. Out comes Matt Sundin. Here comes Thomas Holmstrom. The shots are 15-1 for Detroit. Detroit tossing all the big hits here in the second. They're into the attacking end of the ice. Gets away a hard shot. Here's Ken Clee. It's 2-on-1 to Jeff O'Neill. Legacy stoned him. Thomas tries to clear the puck. Can't. Allison, and the play's broken up. Out come the Red Wings. They bring it in on the attack. That's stopped and he hangs on for a face-off. Belfour caught a piece of it with his blocker and it was just enough to prevent it from going in. The ref is ready to drop the puck. The face-off goes to Detroit. One-timed it. Saved by Belfour. He stopped that too. Puck jumped on by Berg. Out come the Maple Leafs. To Stajan. Now over to Reichel. He knocks the puck away with a poke check. Into the corner. Behind the net. Detroit is out shooting them badly here in the second period. Belfour made the huge save. It's corralled by Berg. Here's Stajan, who's still looking for his first shot on goal. To Domi. Rivers clears it safely out. Detroit takes possession. Shots on goal are 19-2 for Detroit. Gets away a hard shot. Bilak. Belfour freezes the puck. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in his butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pads.
The faceoff goes to Detroit. One-timed it. The Red Wings take possession of the puck. One-timed it. Belfour made the glove save. Puck, he scores, and it's 2-0.
With age, Steve Yzerman's offensive production slipped a bit, but Stevie Y still has great hands around the net. Let's not forget, there was a time in his career when he recorded 50 or more goals 4 times in 5 seasons.
The faceoff goes to Toronto. They gain the blue line on the attack. Take it out. Possession is taken by the Maple Leafs. It's 2-0 late in the second for Detroit. It's man against man. Oh, he hit the post. Great save, Belfour. Allison, and he carries it to center ice. Laid out. Detroit really getting lots of shots here in the second. They're into the attacking zone. That's too easy for Eddie Belfour. Thunderous hit into the boards. Detroit takes possession. It remains 2-0 here late in the second period for Detroit. Shoots from the right. Over to O'Neill. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. To Nolan.
In the second period.
Puck taken by Holmstrom. Detroit is ahead 2-0 as we start the third period.
And they should come out brimming with confidence after that late goal. They now lead this contest going into the all-important final period.
Lang wins the faceoff. It's turned over. Ahead to Sundin. One-timer. Legacy reached out for the puck. Here comes Lang in the corner. Big shot. Belfour to save. To Matt Sundin, and he carries the puck to center ice. With speed, it's a one-on-one. Poke loose, Schneider. He passes it to Holmstrom. Oh, he gave it away. Quick up to Tucker. Smoked. It's corralled by Lang. Here comes Lang. With a one-timer. That's blocked. That's blocked and didn't get through. To McGillney. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. It's 2-on-1. Shoots quickly. Legacy gets a pad on it. Here comes Chris Chelios. Belfour with an unbelievable save. It's 2-on-1. One-timed it. He scores. Top shelf.
Does this guy ever know how to use his speed to advantage? He generates so many good scoring chances with his skating, and he also has the ability to finish them off.
The faceoff goes to the Red Wings. Kronwall. One-timed it. He scores, and they've got one of their own.
It's clear that Pavel Datsyuk is a quality player in the NHL who has no problem putting up points. He's got all the skills, he's got all the smarts, and that equals a long and productive career in this league.
The faceoff goes to the Maple Leafs. The Red Wings take possession of the puck. Foul shot! Belfour makes the save. He passes it to Domi. With speed, it's a one-on-one. Now he passes it to Datsyuk. One times it. He scores, and it's a huge lead in the middle of the third. Detroit now lead by 3 midway through the third period.
They played a really aggressive game, and they've been rewarded for it.
Into the corner he goes. Fired it from the slot. Passed ahead to Francis. 4-1 the score here midway through the third for Detroit. Shot the puck from beside the net. Passed ahead to Zetterberg. Now it's passed to Thomas. He moves it into the attacking zone. Peltor's got it. Berg takes control of the puck. He scores, and they're running away with this one middle of the third.
Henrik Zetterberg is such a gifted offensive player. He's effective at playing anywhere up front, and that's so valuable to a coach when you know you can slot a guy in at center or either wing.
You know, Craig, I think if I played for them, I could have scored a couple of goals tonight.
Well, you probably could, Jim. I've seen you play.
One-timed it. Blocked. It didn't get through. He intercepts the pass. Allison to Jeff O'Neill, and he carries the puck to center ice. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. With a slap shot. Saved by Legacy. The puck's grabbed by the Red Wings. It's 2-on-1. Now he passes the puck to O'Neill, and it's carried to center. Allison, now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. He carries it into the attacking zone, down into the corner. Shot the puck! Telfist made the save. Detroit takes possession. Will he shoot or dig? One-timed it! Nolan to O'Neill, and he carries it to center. Checked into the bench. Now he passes it to Lidstrom. Quick shot, stoned by Telfist. Shanahan, he moves it into the attacking zone. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. He hangs on to the puck. Detroit is putting on a clinic. They're skating hard, and it's really put them out front in this game.
They've got exceptional talent. They're beating their checks one-on-one. It's creating chances.
To Reichel. Now he moves the puck into the neutral zone. Less than a minute to go in this third period. Goes behind the net. One-timer! Ooh, off the bar. To Domi. Over center. Over to Reichel. There's a quick shot. Yzerman. Here comes Steve Yzerman, right in front. Quick up to Reichel. Now he carries it to center ice. Here comes Chris Chelios. One-timed it. He scores.
Goals like this one are a gift. With a pass that perfect, it'd be very tough not to convert on that play.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Sundin. Shanahan. Here comes Shanahan. To Holmstrom. One time from the slot. Scores!
Holmstrom is a better offensive player than people give him credit for. And he's always going to be able to put up numbers because he loves to go hard to the net.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Lang. Here comes Lang. Quick shot! Telfist made the great glove save. This guy's really good with the stick, and he knows how to pass the puck.
Jim, it seems like every pass he makes is right on the tape. Something his teammates surely appreciate.
To McGillney. Now he takes it to center. Checked into the bench. Shoots the puck. Telfist makes the pad save. This guy doesn't give shooters much when he goes down, does he?
No, he gets awful big in goal. He can still be beat, but it has to be a perfect shot. That's the challenge against him.
And we're all done here now. The Red Wings won this game. Final score 7-1.